your God power. Get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin.
For best results, pause this video at this point here, and watch the video example mentioned in the segment. The links are located in the book chapter, and at the end of the book. If you are watching this online, you will find the link for this video example listed in the notes section. Then, after watching the associated video example, continue watching this video from here.
Okay, let's look at this illustration. This is a good one. We start out with your thoughts. Now your thoughts go to the hypothalamus. Now what the hypothalamus is, it's a function of your brain. It's a part of your brain that converts thoughts into chemicals. Now the thing about it is your cells find out what's going on by the chemicals in your bloodstream. And the hypothalamus is the news station. It's the broadcast. When things are bad, when you're worried, when you're upset, hypothalamus sends a chemical into the bloodstream. Negative chemicals are sent. And here we see this illustration here that it's a news bulletin here on the scroll. It says the chemical news just for cells. Warning, danger. When that signal is sent into the bloodstream, every single cell in your body is hooked up to the bloodstream. Every single cell in your body is getting the broadcast, getting the news. The news is bad. Warning, danger. Board up the building. And here it says, you can see the guy in red. He's in a state of protection. Now, you see, protection, to really truly understand it, think of it as being like you're in your house. And in the state of protection, there's danger outside. So what do? You board up the windows. You board up the doors. The pizza guy arrives, but you're not going to open the door and let him in. You can't take any nutrition in at this time. Things are going on. Things are happening. There's something to protect against. There's danger out there. So you can't take in any nutrition at a time like this. Who can eat at a time like this? And then, all the little repairs around your house that need to be fixed, the faucets or the windows or whatever, you can't fix those now. You're in a state of protection. You got to worry about things. You got to look out for the dangers that are out there. You've got no time to make any repairs. That's what the protection mode is. You're not fixing your house. You're not letting in any food or nutrition. You're in a state of panic. That's what happens. When the chemical goes into the bloodstream, negative chemical, bad situation, bad meaning, all your cells board up and they shut down. They shut down all the normal operation that they were doing. Here it says the entire body, protection, fight or flight mode, under stress, the more protection we think we need, the more we shut down our growth mechanisms. Reflex actions only. No thinking, no logic. Less intelligent. The muscles and arms get the blood. Internal organs starve. So when you're in the fight or flight mode, the blood goes to your arms and legs. Why? Because you're going to run. You're going to fight. You're in danger. The internal organs, guess what? They're not getting the blood. They're not getting the nourishment. But you know what? It's just as well because they're not eating anyway. And your brain, guess what? The blood's draining out of your brain, going to your muscles. Why? You just no time to think. You just got to run or you got to fight. So you don't need the blood in your brain. That's the state of being you go into. Now, you go into that total fight or flight syndrome? No. But you go into a degree of it, from a little bit to a lot, depending on how emotionally bad the situation is, depending on how upset you are. But none of it's any good. Here on the good side, the chemical good news, when you're feeling good, you've given a good meaning to the situation, things are working out. It doesn't matter what's going on. It's all good. It's always working out. Life is good. Look at that guy. That guy in green, he's got his hands up, man. Life is great. He's getting the good news. The cells are saying, hey, there's nothing to worry about. Open the door. Let the pizza guy in. Go around the house. Fix everything up. You got to fix this window, fix that leak, fix the faucet, whatever. Fix everything. We're in good shape now. Here it says the entire body, growth and reproduction. Cells move toward nutrition and positive signals. Powerful immune system. Intelligent body functions. You're intelligent. Body functions at peak performance. See, when the blood is not going out to your muscles and legs and arms to run or fight, then it's now available for higher thinking. You're much more intelligent. When you're in a good mood, when you're in a good situation, when you're in a calm state of being, you can think great thoughts. Great ideas and options and opportunities come to mind. All your organs are functioning perfectly. Your immune system is getting the nourishment, getting the energy it needs to do what it does. See? So here it says in the middle, the hypothalamus decides which chemical signals it will send. It can only be one or the other, good or bad. It can't be both. You can't board up the door and let the pizza guy in at the same time. It's either one or the other. Either you're not taking in any nutrition and you're in the protective state, or all the boards are down and you're taking in nutrition and you're taking care of yourself. So the hypothalamus is the news station, the news broadcast, and it sends out chemical news to all your cells. And the chemical news it sends out is entirely based on meanings which you decide on. The guy who died, he sent out the chemical news, I'm going to die. Things are really bad for me. All the cells boarded up, no nutrition, and the body died. He died. That was the news. The situation is terminal. That news was sent to every cell in his body. Now, the other people, it didn't matter whether they took a sugar pill or took real medicine. They got the news that things are good and they're getting better. So every cell was at peak performance. Every cell was getting nourishment. Every cell was doing its thing to create a perfect health, perfect body, perfect situation. Why? Because they got the news that things were good. How did they get the news? The hypothalamus sent the news that things were good. Why did the hypothalamus send it? Because you had a meaning that things were good. You want to send a broadcast that things are good? Then assign meanings to your situations that things are good. They always work out in some kind of way. Here it says, let the quest for knowing continue.
To continue, go to How to Use Your God Power, Chapter number 1, Segment number 19. Let your quest for knowing continue.